And then those who want to check in with me that have not, I'm open ears.
Actually, just want to let you know that something in the last class that we did injured my shoulder a little bit.
No.
Yeah, I've never had that before. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's this movement going back like that that causes some pain over here.
Okay.
It's not terrible or anything like that, but I'm not sure what we did that did that.
Me neither.
I'm hoping maybe just using it more will help, actually. The other thing I'm going to do is for my wrists, when we're on hands and feet, I'm going to I'm going to be using this thing.
Good choice.
For my wrists. I find that it actually allows me to be on hands and knees, but without hurting the wrist as much. So I'm going to give that a try.
Fantastic. Good. And maybe we'll do what bothers your shoulder again, and you'll figure it out.
Yeah,
I
think it was the towel thing actually lying on the back.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so everyone's been rolling their foot kind of freestyle, and I love it. So I think you're kind of ready to do the next thing, which is put the ball right behind the metatarsal of your foot and put your heel down on the floor and let your toes hang down. So put a lot of weight on the ball. The goal is to stretch the top of your foot. So if you let your toes hang down, kind of find that sweet spot where you can get a little stretch on the top of your foot. That's what I want. And now we're going to start moving the toes. So all the toes point up and then all the toes point down. So lift and spread and then lower. Lift and spread and then lower. Now let all your toes hang down again, and we're going to pronate supinate. So roll on the ball until the big toe side of your foot comes to the floor, and then pinky toe side. So you're pivoting on the heel bone. Very good. And the knee should stay pointing over your second toe, so the knee kind of tracks along as you move. Okay, I muted everyone. Okay, next is to put your metatarsal and toes on the floor and have the ball just in front of your heel bone. So pushing down and then swiveling your heel side to side if you want to, or just pushing down. Step both feet on the floor and just take a second to notice what you did for yourself. How does it feel in your feet, your legs, all the way up your body? And then we'll do second side. So now kind of freestyle, roll your second foot on the ball. Now I'll give you instructions. Have the ball right behind your metatarsal, which is the knuckle of your foot, and the heel is on the floor. And put your weight on it, and hopefully you feel a stretch on the top of your foot across from the ball. Hopefully you feel that. And then we're going to lift and lower the toes. So all the toes lift and spread, and then the toes point down. Toes pointing down, pronate supinate, so rolling across the ball as you bring the big toe side of the foot down, and then pinky toe side. metatarsal and toes on the floor, ball right in front of the heel. Press down and maybe swivel side to side across the ball if you wish. Good. And then put the ball to the side. We will use it again. I plan to use it again, so keep it. And then lift your camera so I can see your head and, your upper body, including your head. And then give me a profile view. We're going to do spine dance and neck dance. So starting with spine dance, so give me profile if you can. I see the most that way. And touch your hands to your shoulders. You're going to squeeze your shoulders back and down. Point the elbows back. Look up, reaching your chin up to the sky, opening your chest. Beautiful, Nadia. Then we'll do the opposite. So you're going to tuck your tail, round your heart back, and point your elbows forward. Exactly. So go in and out of those two moves. So this is sort of like a standing cat-cow. So think of my whole spine moves. I don't lean forward, really. Stay stacked, but I'm... let your knees bend, Margaret. Yep, exactly. Okay, come upright. Arms hang by sides. Right arm goes towards the floor. You're going to side bend over to the right, keeping weight in your left foot. Exhale, stack it up, try to get taller. And then go to the other side. Left hand towards the floor. Side bend left like you're draping over. Keep weight in your right foot. Exhale, stack it up, get tall. Repeat this back and forth. Come upright. Next is helicopter. So standing upright, reach your arms straight out to either side, palms facing forward. I want shoulders down, but crown of head pressing into the ceiling so you're nice and tall. Don't let your ribs flare out. Don't let your hips shift forward. Keep your weight in your heels. You're going to rotate and reach back with your right hand. Look back, reach back. Don't let the belly button follow. Okay, it stays pointing straight ahead. And then go the other way. Left arm reaches back. You look back. Don't let the belly button follow. Very good. Continue. Finish your set. And let your arms hang down by sides, shoulder circles. So up, back, and down. Repeat. Great. Now we're moving into neck stretches, and then we'll go into neck dance after that. So reach down through your right hand and bring left ear to shoulder. Micro movements to stretch out the side of your neck. So you can nod yes or no. set, switch sides. Repeat one more time. Then bring your head up and put both hands on your heart. So one hand on top of the other. And this is just to sort of weight down your chest because we tend to pop it out. So think heavy, nipples kind of pointing down with the weight of your hands. Now we're going to bring the head over to the right and carefully circle it back so that your head is back and you're reaching your chin up. And hopefully you feel a stretch on the front of your chest. And then bring it over to the left. So we're just doing half circles. And then circle it back around, reach the chin up to the ceiling, and it's over to the right where we started. So you're just kind of going back and forth, opening up that whole front tissue. Good. Bring your head back upright and let your arms hang by sides. Now we will do neck dance. So Pilates alignment, okay? Weight in the heels, tailbone down, pubic bone up. Even if you think you're doing it, do it a little more because we always, pretty much most of us need a little more of that. And then ribs tucked in, except for you, Margaret. I know you're very aware of yours, so don't listen to me. So ribs tucked in, chin back. And now keeping this alignment as you do neck dance. So looking all the way right and then all the way left. And don't let it change your alignment at all. Imagine you're screwing in a light bulb with the crown of your head. Center your head. We'll go right ear to shoulder, left ear to shoulder, back and forth. Now imagine you're drawing a rainbow with the crown of your head. And then bring the head upright. We're going to do flexion extension. So imagine you're drawing a line with your nose. So you're going to go down and then you're going to go up. Yeah, so there's like a piece of paper in front of you and you're kind of drawing a line with it, with your nose. Very good, everyone. Okay, we're done with standing work. We're going to come down to the mat. So the first thing we do is roll the legs, the front of the legs on the roller. Elbows down. So this is a warm-up for your shoulders and your abs. And it's also softening to the quads. So tone your belly in. Try to work your armpit muscles. Keep a long neck. Pivot your body to the right a little bit and keep rolling. Pivot your body to the left a little bit and keep rolling. Come completely onto the right side. So now you're going to be working the side of your waist. You'll be challenging that shoulder a lot more. And tip to the front of the side of your leg and explore anywhere between the knee and the hip. And you can focus in where you feel like it's tight. You can pulse up and down. You can roll front to back. You can also bend and straighten the knee. Okay, let's do the left side. Same instructions. Next is going to be taking that fully inflated Gertie ball and laying on it. So right under your belly. Right under your belly. Now, you could have it at the top of your belly. You could have it right under the belly button. You could have it down in your pelvis. So kind of figuring out where it feels good to you to do this, or where is it the tightest for you, and maybe that's where the ball should go. And then your goal is to drape over it, to relax completely. Let your forehead rest on your hands. Let your chest rest on the floor. I would love a hand raise if this is like really intense for you. Raise your hand just so I know what people are dealing with, okay? Raise your hand if it's medium. You feel it, but it's not crazy. And then raise your hand if you feel 0. You're like, this is not useful. So just Joan and Johanna, no, I can't see you guys, just FYI, if you were raising your hand. I know you can't tell me now, but it's okay. I couldn't see you. Okay, so just breathing across from the ball. So wherever the ball is, breathe behind it into your back. And then exhale, see if you can relax a little more over it. So Nadia was talking about a tight low back. So this is where the psoas hangs out, goes from the bottom of the ribs to the top of the femur bone. And so we're kind of giving it a stretch and hopefully kind of spreading those low back bones apart a little bit. And you can move it a little. You can move it up or down. If you've done with a spot, you can move it and just send some more breaths across from it. And then wherever you are, we're going to do a little butt wake up. So see if you can squeeze one butt cheek and then the other, alternating. So when the psoas gets all tight and short, it shuts off your butt. So sometimes turning on the butt can help do the opposite. Make it let go. So keep alternating. And then just relax everything, be as heavy as you can, and take a few more breaths. You could stay here as long as you like, but we're going to do psoas lunge. If you're done, we're going to do psoas lunge. So you'll come up onto your knees, put the roller or something upright in front of you. Step your right foot forward, leave your left knee down. Tuck your tailbone down. Bring your ribs in and back, almost like you're trying to bring your bra strap behind you by tucking your ribs in so much. And then press your hips towards the roller, forward towards the roller, until you like the stretch. Now, if this is weird on your knee, you've got to pad your knee, okay? Like, if you're dealing with weird feelings on the bottom knee, it's gonna, it means you should pad it. Take the left arm overhead and side reach to the right. Think of breathing like you did when you were laying on the ball. Okay, so like you're breathing into the back. Okay, let's switch legs. So bring right hip forward, tuck tailbone down, tuck your ribs in like you're trying to bring kind of the bottom of your ribs behind you, and then press your hips towards roller. Bring right arm overhead, side reach left. Think of breathing across from the Gertie ball into your back. Come on up. Put the roller to the side and come to all fours, hands and knees. Circle shoulders back and down. Keeping shoulders back and down. Stay there. Inhale into your back. Exhale, hug belly to spine. Repeat that. I'm going to add something. So hug belly to spine. Try not to really change much. Just reach your right arm up to the ceiling and look at it, similar to what we did standing, right, when we were rotating. Good. Inhale, replace the hand on the floor. Exhale, belly to spine. Pick up your left arm, reach up to the ceiling and look with your eyes in your face. Inhale, return to the floor. Continue. Last set. Finish it up. Very nice. Next, we're going to roll hips and upper back on the roller. So take a seat on the roller, hands behind you, feet in front. Okay, knees and feet should be together, pelvis should be tucked under, and you're just rolling the sacrum. So the sacrum is technically, in my mind, your lower back. It's the very bottom of your spine. So Margaret, we're rolling the pelvis on the roller. So you want to sit on it. Yeah. So these joints right here can be the cause of a lot of low back discomfort. That's why I like to roll them out. So tip your knees 1 inch right and keep going. That puts you on the SI joint. Right knee opens up. Keep going. Pause where it's tender and roll across it. So that means side to side. Roll across. Good. And then bring the knees back together. We do second side. Tip knees 1 inch left and roll this SI joint. Let left knee open. Keep rolling. Pause where you feel like it's tender and roll across, so side to side across it. Put your butt on the floor and the roller at the bottom of the ribs, hands behind head. Support your head with your hands. Have a long neck, long throat. Lift hips off ground and roll just 2 inches, breathing into roller. Set butt down and windshield wiper. Center, lay back, and round up. Move up to a new spot. Lift hips and roll 2 inches. Set hips down, windshield wiper. Center yourself, lay back, folding at the roller, and then round up, pressing into the roller. Okay, move the roller up your back to a new spot and roll here. Set hips down, windshield wiper. Center yourself, lay back, and round up, pressing into the roller. Good. Now we're going to roll the whole upper back in one move. So inhale to the bottom of the ribs. Exhale to the top of the hips. Take it to the top of the shoulders, set butt down and lay head back and hands, opening up chest and throat. Good. Now we're going to do something I don't think I've done with any of you before. So put the roller so it can be a pillow. We're going to lay on the right side. I'm going to need pinky ball and yoga block, please. And you're going to have to play with this and find your spots, but we're going to put the pinky ball on top of the yoga block. And let's start just above the knee. So you're going to put, you'll have to learn like Sarah, I would turn that block lengthwise so that you have more like distance you can go. But you'll be moving these things around to fit what you need. And you will roll. So Joan, I like what you're doing. I'm doing adductor. But if that's better for you, you can do hamstring. So I've never done that before, though, just so you know. So we're rolling from the knee up towards the pelvis, and you're going to find some trigger spots, and you might just want to stay there. So Penny, we're doing the top leg. The top leg, so the inner thigh, yeah. So I'm going to see. So Joan, switch your legs so the block and the ball are in front of you. I mean, what you're doing can also work. I'm not, if you prefer, you can do that. Sarah, I'm going to make you the demo because I think you're the best example I've got with the positioning. If anyone's confused, Sarah is a good demo. That's it, Margaret. You got it. You got it. And Margaret, I think you've got your block high, but that works. That works. So Margaret's turned her block to be taller. And so maybe you'll find one spot that you really want to do and you want the ball to be higher up. You could turn your block and make that happen. So you just play with your areas. I find there's usually one spot and I just want to stay there for a long time. Now, if this is a big deal for you, you can keep doing this. If you're like over it, you could take the ball under your bottom hip. So that means you would just kind of slide it right under the bottom hip, kind of close to the iliac crest, and traveling from front to back, sort of gradually walking the ball backwards. And then you choose when you're done with that, and when you are, you'll turn over to the other side, bring the block with you, put the ball on top of it, and start exploring the adductor. So Joan, if you prefer that position, you can, but you want to put I'm telling everyone to put the block in front of you. But if you've chosen that that's best, then you do what's best for you. Just making sure I instruct you right. Nadia, I'm going to make you my demo because now you're the best visual. If you guys need a visual, Nadia is a good visual. So you might find an area and kind of go up and down, kind of across the tissue. You might find just one trigger spot and sit on it. Yeah. You can do this as long as you want to, but if you're done, you can take the ball and put it under the bottom hip. So we'll roll the abductors on the bottom hip. And then you can do this as long as you like. But when you're done, we're going to turn onto the back and put the roller under the hips. So we're going to stretch the muscles we just rolled out. We're going to stretch them all. Before we stretch, we'll breathe into the core. So hold the sides of your ribs with your hands. Hopefully you can reach your thumbs around the back, if that's possible. And sink your front ribs down a lot. Tuck your pelvis. And we're going to breathe. So close your eyes and try to feel the ribs expand into your thumbs and into your palms. As you exhale, think ribs in to the middle and down towards your pelvis. So they're kind of down and in. And when you inhale, they widen into your palms, into your thumbs. As you exhale, they go midline and pelvis direction. And repeat. Move hands onto lower back, the gap between the hips and the pelvis. Try to inhale into your hands, into your lower back. And then exhale, belly button directly towards the floor. Now bring right knee into chest and hold. We're going to stretch. So holding this, tuck pelvis, press down into left heel until you can get a stretch in the quad in the front. Keep breathing. Now clasp around the back of the right leg. Straighten the right leg up to the sky. Move the foot, so flex and point. Hold the flex, straighten left leg out along the floor, and just hold the stretch. Second side. Bring the bring the right foot to the floor and the left knee into your hands now. You're going to hold this. Just tuck pelvis and press down into the heel, the right heel. Keep breathing. Clasp hands around left thigh. Straighten left leg up. Flex and point the left foot. So grab your left thigh, Joan, and then flex and point. So you're getting hamstring, you're getting calf and ankle. Now hold flex on the left foot and straighten right leg out. Just stay there in the stretch. Straighten both legs up to the ceiling. Hold inner thighs with hands and open legs up for inner thigh stretch. Close legs together, put feet down. Slide roller out from under pelvis and out from under you completely. So we're gonna do some bridges. So arms on the ground by your side, hips distance parallel, feet. Okay, you're gonna exhale, shrink that belt around your waist, tuck pelvis, and then reach away through your knees to peel up into bridge, all the way up. Hold there, inhale into back. Reach both arms to the sky. Big breath in. When you exhale, sink the breastbone, peel down through low back, and set the hips down. Inhale, arms to the floor. We repeat, so cinch your belt, tuck your pelvis, peel up into bridge. Feel inhale in back and reach arms to sky. Exhale, sink breastbone first. Peel through low back and hips. Inhale, arms to floor. Continue doing this. On the next bridge, you're going to come up and hold. Put hands on the front of pelvis and close eyes. Keep your ribs heavy and just pulse your hips up into your hands. Give me 20 little pulses, activating the butt muscles. After your 20, inhale, reach your hands to the ceiling. Exhale, sink breastbone, peel down. Return arms to the ground, and we're doing a round 2. So exhale, cinch your waist, tuck, peel up. Put hands on the front of pelvis. Single leg knee sway. So exhale, cinch your belt. Let right knee travel away from midline, rolling onto the outside of the foot. Inhale, return. Really good. You are all so stable. Go back and forth. Okay, both knees in parallel. Inhale, reach arms to ceiling. Exhale, sink breastbone and peel down. Return arms to the floor with an inhale. We're going to do a round 3. So cinch your belt, tuck, and peel up. Put hands on face of pelvis. Exhale, cinch belt. You're going to march. So that means either you lift a heel, you lift a foot, you lift a leg all the way to tabletop. You decide the dose, but cinch the belt before you move, and don't let your pelvis dance around, shift around. You're trying to stabilize. That's what the core does. Both feet on the ground. Inhale, reach arms to the ceiling, breathing into the back. Exhale, sink breastbone and peel down. Very good. Hug knees into chest. Circle them around a few times. Center your knees. Now exhale, pull your belly down, pull on your legs, and get yourself into the highest ab curl you can. Then sneak your hands behind your head. Support your head. You're going to belly down, straighten both legs away 10 times. Okay, hug your knees in and lay down for a moment when you're done with your 10, of course. This is just your little break. And then pull the belly down, help yourself into that high ab curl again. Come up, hands go behind your head. And now you're going to straighten one leg away as you turn towards the bent knee. Inhale, center, and do second side. Hug your knees, lay down for a brief break. And then last variation, pull yourself into a high ab curl, hands behind head. We're doing double leg lower. So both legs go straight. Keep your back flat as you lower and lift your legs, keeping them straight. Lovely. Hug in your knees, lay down, and then rest your feet on the ground. Take your arms into T and tip your knees right as you look left. Return, left as you look right. Back and forth. So look away from where your knees are going, Joanna. So opposite. Yeah. All right. Now turn over onto belly. Goalpost arms, face hovered off the floor, chest heavy. So again, you're going to draw a line with your nose. So arms on the floor, goalpost arms, it's just a position. Yeah, arms on the ground and nodding yes. And then draw a line side to side, nodding no. Center your head and press it directly back towards the ceiling. Keep your chest heavy. Okay, press your head back and hold it. Circle shoulders back and down. Keep shoulders down. Float arms off floor in goalpost. Squeeze elbows into waistline and then go back to goalpost. Let's do 10. Keep shoulders down. Arms straight by sides and straighten your elbows all the way. So you're really working your triceps and you're going to press your arms behind you, behind you, behind you, behind you. Keep the elbows super straight. Can't be straight enough. Okay, open your arms to T. Palms are facing the floor. And keep the shoulders down. And again, you're going to press your arms behind you, behind you, behind you. So towards the ceiling. Yeah. So backwards, backwards. Yep. Yep. Okay, rest forehead on hands. And we're going to work the legs and the hips a little bit. So pressing the hip, the front of the right hip down, lift the right leg up. Just feel the back of the leg. Feel everything that's working. Return. Press the left hip down. Lift the left leg up. Alternate. Hold the right leg up and put your right hand on the butt muscle. Take the leg out and in, meaning away from midline and back to midline. So we're working the muscles we rolled earlier. So the hip abductor is under your thumb and the hip adductor is your inner thigh. So we rolled both of those, working them both. Okay, rest the leg down and put the left hand on your left butt muscle. Lift the leg up. Take the leg out and in. Good. Now we're going to do a whole body workout, really. So put both hands on both butt muscles. Okay, just holding your arms like this is a lot of work. You're going to externally rotate your thighs with your butt muscles and lift both legs up and open and close, like you're squeezing the backs of your thighs together. Good, Sarah. Squeeze them together, take your arms out to T, and then rest your forehead on your hands. Boom. Okay, we're going to do that again. So put both hands on your butt, externally rotate, lift your legs up, and open and close. Good, Joan. Take arms to T and rest forehead on hands. Okay, we're going to do it one more time. Hands on your butt muscles, externally rotate, lift, and open and close legs. Squeeze legs together, take arms to T and hold. Rest forehead on back of hands. And child's pose. Breathing into low back, into tailbone. If you can rest your head, please do. And then come up. And ladies, you are all done. Thank you for coming. I hope you feel better than when you first arrived. And I will see you next week or this week. Okay? Goodbye, everyone.